Hello guys, this is Paul Okroye. You're welcome to my another tutorial for today. Alright, so today I'm going to show you how you can model a 3D laptop right in your After Effects. So let's get started. Alright, so to do this, you need to get this, and this. And also make sure they are all in the same size. You can do that using maybe your Adobe Photoshop. Alright, so having said that, let's open our After Effects. Click here, new project. Okay, let me work with this tutorial. Or you can open a new project. Open this. All right. So next, I'll go to my composition, open a new composition, and we can call it 3D laptop. So let's create a new composition. Control Y or Command Y if you're using Mac. All right, so the next thing I'll do is to import the part I've already worked on in Photoshop. So I'll open here, go to my, I think it's under documents, go to, let's look for laptop. That was the name I gave it in Photoshop. Yes. Okay, that is it. Then import, make the layer editable, choose composition, okay it. Let me bring in all of them. Let me bring it up. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is, let me check the one after the other. Let me check what this is. Okay, this is the back. This is the screen. This is the, I think I don't need this. I think I don't need this particular one. Don't know what it is. Okay, this is the one I don't need, this particular one. So I'll get it off, delete it. Let me just rename this for clarity's sake. So click on this, click enter. Then we can call it screen back. All right. Then click on this. You can call this one the screen. Enter. Click on this. This is the keyboard. And keyboard back. I think that should be the last one. All right, so we'll call this keyboard back. All right, so what I'll do next is to pre-compose each of these one after the other. Go to Command Control C, remove all attributes. Okay, it. Same with this. Pre-compose. Okay. Same with this. Pre-compose. Okay. Pre-compose. Okay. All right. So what I will do next is, let me enable them. So I'll enable the 3D of all of this. Remember, you don't enable this one, just this for layers. All right, so what I'll do next is, since this and this goes together, I'll recompose the two of them together. So the screen and the screen back, I'll recompose it. You can just call all of them screen combine. Combined. All right. Then this one will be keyboard combined. Okay. All right. So I'll come in here. So what I'll do here now is to I want this one to be down. Okay, so this is what I want. I come here too. Okay, so this one is okay here. So what I'll do now is to just to have a little depth of the edge of the laptop. So I'll duplicate this into, let's say, into like 20 times. So let's do Control D or Command D if you're using Mac. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so highlight all of them. Open your position. So we need to change the x-axis of the position. Sorry, the z-axis of the position. We need to adjust it. So this one will be 1. This one will be 2. This is what helps to give the depth. 3. Right, when I'm done, I'll come back to you. All right, so we are done. So go to the next one, the keyboard, also do the same thing. Let's duplicate this into 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Highlight all. Go to position. Do the same thing. So I'll be back when I'm done. All right. Okay, so the next thing I'll do, let's go back to our 3D comp. So the next thing I'll do is to, bring this keyboard down. Okay, sorry, I'll come here, enable the 3D again, then click continuous rasterize, then bring down this one. This is our keyboard. Let's bring it down. All right. Okay, so we can just leave it here. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to change the anchor point of the keyboard. Press Y. Let me bring it down here. Okay. Let me enable this back. Let me press. Right, the next thing is to open the rotation. Go to the x-axis of the rotation, change this to minus 180. Okay. All right. All right. So the next thing I'll do now is to create a new camera. Okay. Okay. Create also a new. Go to layer. Create a new null object. Okay. Let me bring the two of them up. Okay. So what I'll do now is to enable the 3D layer of this null object, then parent the camera to the null object. And what this thing does is anything I do on this null object, since all of them are on 3D, the camera controls everything on 3D. So, but in this case, and since I've parented the camera to the null object, anything I do on this null object, it will affect every other thing. So with this now, if I open the rotation of the null object, and let's say I turn it this way, can you see it? Can you see it? So this is our 3D laptop. All right, so with this now, let's say I do smaller animation. Okay, so let me enable the keyframe of the rotation. That's the y axis of the rotation of this null object. Then let's go to say 2 seconds. Let it rotate maybe like once. So let's see what we have. Okay, so let's say as this thing is rotating, maybe as it's rotating here and as it's coming here, it is our keyboard. Let's open the rotation of our keyboard. Then enable the keyframe of the x-axis of the rotation of the keyboard. Then as this one is coming there here, or maybe from this point, okay, from this point as it is here, so as it's coming here, let's bring this one down to minus 90. Or let's change this one to minus 90. Okay. So I can be able to feel it properly. Now let's see what we have. Okay. Okay. So let this start from here. Let this start from here. Okay. Am I seeing it? Okay. So we have here, maybe we can even bend it a little. Let's say we'll bend it a little to like, okay, to like something like this. I think 75 is okay. 75 is okay. Minus. Okay. All right. All right. So let's see what we have. Okay. Next thing we can do is to let this thing appear from, let it come from as two. What is the position? Let's go to position. The next thing I will do is to hit my F9, go to this. Okay. So let's all have. Alright. Alright. So move open. Then as it open here. This is landing. So as it's landing here now, let's enable the key. Let's enable the keyframe of the scale. So we want from this point to here. Let's say in the next 1 second. So we'll scale it up. We'll probably change the positions more. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to bring in a screen recorded video of me searching on the internet using the Google. All right, so let's get to our screen. This should be our screen. This should be the video. I've imported it already. Okay, so I'll bring it in. Yeah. All right, I will allow the video to be below the screen. Let me just reduce the scale. Okay. So what I will do now is to mask this screen here. Go to my mask, highlight the screen. Okay. So I'll come to this point here, this mask here, then invert it. All right. So let me reduce this, reduce, scale this down. And adjust it to fit in properly. I think I can still scale it down a little. Maybe like 30. Let's see what, or 32 self. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, I think 32 is okay. Let me just push it over later. Or let's make it 30. Okay, 30 is too much. Let's make it 31. Okay, I think this is okay. So I can push this up. Okay, this is where the search started around this. somewhere here. Okay, so we'll trim it and bring it to start from the beginning. Okay, all right, so let's go back to our, let's go up so far. All right, so that's one of the ways you can create a simple 3D laptop using your Adobe After Effects. Please, if you are joining us for the first time, do it to like, share, and send us a comment on what you think about our tutorial, or probably if there are areas you want us to talk about, just put it on the comment section below and we'll talk about it. Till I see you again next time. Thank you and God bless you.